Hey guys, welcome back to Soul TV, Home Edition, episode 13 to be exact. So, what are we going to be talking about? Well, I don't know. Well, I do know. So, we have some big news for Rio del Sol students. Let's get on if you want to see it. So, the big news, I'm going to have to do a drum roll, please. So, the big news is that each and every student from Rio del Sol is going to get a free yearbook. And the parents or guardians that bought the yearbooks before all of this happened are going to be refunded. So I hope you guys have fun with your new yearbooks. Let's get on to the next part of this video. Let's go! So, our next part of this video is a big thanks to all of the PTSA for doing that big offer to all of us students. And also, I want to thank all the doctors, nurses, all the hospital workers for sacrificing their lives to save us. Big virtual hug. Okay, so let's get into the next part of episode. Wait, hold on. 1 million years later. Wait. Oh yeah, I remember. So, episode 13. Let's get on. You like, yo?
Hello class, my name is Mr. Lucas and today I will be teaching history. Did you know, on May 18th, 1980, Mount St. Helens in Washington erupted. There was a 5.1 eruption, making an avalanche and 7 killed 57 people. Like this. Did you get the point? You, Bobby, you're late again. On May 19th, 1949, U.S. Congress approved daylight saving time. The purpose was to use as much daylight as possible. Anybody, going once, going twice, sold to the trash can! On May 20th, it will be Millionaire Day. Dollar bills, y'all! On May 21st, 1963, Alcatraz Federal Prison officially closed after a prison break with 4 people trying to make a run for it. Mysteriously disappeared. Who did that? Robert? Stay after school so I can talk to you. On May 22nd, 1888, the English Football League officially was established. On May 23rd, 2000, Eminem released Marshall Mathers LP. It was the fastest selling album in rap history. I bet that he eats a lot of M&M's. On May 24th, 1934, Franklin Roosevelt signed the bill to let the Philippines have independence in the future. Well, that's all that I have for you this week, folks. That was your weekend. Jackson! I've had it!
doing Trolls World Tour. We reunite with all the trolls that we know from the first movie and see Poppy still trying to figure out her new role as queen. We soon learn though that the world is a lot bigger place and the trolls we know are just one of many groups, each belonging to a different type of music, from country to K-pop. Trouble soon finds our heroes in the form of Barb, queen of the rock trolls. Barb wants to get rid of all music except for rock. Trolls World Tour has a lot of the same humor as the first one and also has an important message of accepting and celebrating each other's differences. I definitely recommend checking this one out and curious to know what you have been watching. Catch you all next time!
Welcome back to your weekly weather forecast. I hope you guys are staying safe. For this week, it will be a very interesting week. There will be morning showers on Monday, windy on Tuesday, and sunny on Wednesday. On Thursday and Sunday, it will also be sunny, but on Friday and Saturday, it will be partly cloudy. The highest it will get to this week is 67 degrees, and the lowest it will get to this week is 51 degrees. Well, that's it for your weekly weather forecast. Goodbye.
Welcome to World Records with Ashton Towner. Our first question we got here is, who has watched the most TV straight? The person who has watched the most TV straight is AJ Fragoso, and he has watched it for about 94 hours straight. Next question we got is, who has won the most CrossFit games? The person who has won the most CrossFit games is Froning. What is the most listened to song in America? The most listened to song in America is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. What is the most listened to song in the world? The most listened to song in the world is Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. World 2020. The most popular singer is Shakira. What YouTuber has the most subscribers on YouTube? The most subscribers on YouTube is PewDiePie and T-Series. Who is the most followed person on TikTok? The most followed person on TikTok is Charli D'Amelio. When today she has about 53.5 million followers. What is the most expensive car in the world right now? It is about the Bugatti Chiron, which is about $3.9 million. Who is the most richest person in the world 2020? His name is Bill Gates, with $90 billion. Coming in on number 2, which is the creator of Amazon. He is the most second richest person in the world. His name is Jeff Bezos. So, who is the world's
best basketball player. Some people might not agree with me, but it is, of all time, Michael Jordan. Some people might think it's Kobe Bryant, but Kobe Bryant is actually in 10th place. Shaquille O'Neal is in 9th, Wilt Chamberlain in 8th, and then Hakeem Olajuwon is in 6th, and then Larry Bird is in 5th, and then Kameer Abdul-Jabbar is in 3rd, Magic Johnson in 2nd, and then Michael Jordan in 1st. So everybody knows that Shakira is the most listened to singer in the world. And now, what is the most played song by Shakira? The most played song by Shakira, it actually doesn't say. I don't know why. What is the most expensive painting in the world? The most expensive painting in the world is Salvator Mundi. It is a 600-year-old painting by Leonardo da Vinci, the same person who painted Mona Lisa. But this is a different one. It looks exactly like Mona Lisa, and it goes for $450 million. Well, that's
Hi, welcome back to another episode of Soul TV Sports. My name is Sophia, and in this segment we will be talking about how the 2020 NFL Draft went down. In today's episode I have two special guests. They're huge fans of football, and they will be sharing their opinion about this year's NFL Draft. It's my pleasure to introduce you to Alex Esparza and Juan Mora. Hi guys, welcome and thank you for being here. Okay. So, as you know, this year's NFL Draft was a little bit different. Alex, how do you feel about the National Football League and decided to do virtual instead of in person?
I think it was good that it was, virtual. It would have sucked if they had to cancel it because they had to do it in person. So I think that they were able to do it virtually was nice because it's it gave us something to watch. NBA was canceled. There's no baseball. There's no sports. So having something sports related to be able to watch on TV, it was nice. So I'm happy with it.
Thank you. Juan, how do you feel about this year's draft?
Yeah, actually, it was pretty cool that we had something going on in sports. I mean, like guy said, they canceled everything else, so it was something to watch. It's a little different, but you get to see different what players come out, so it was good.
Having something to watch was nice.
Yeah. Thank you. Alex, do you think that the current events that are happening in our country, for example, the COVID-19, impacted somehow in this year's NFL Draft?
I don't think it really impacted it too much. Again, the only difference was that it was online, but I don't think it had any major, impact.
Juan, can you mention one similarity and one difference about this year's draft?
One similarity is, like always, the commissioner is always going to be the one that calls out the players' names to get drafted to certain teams. And the difference is, of course, it was a virtual draft this year, which all the other ones have always been live and in person. So that's the only similarity and difference I could see.
Okay, thank you. Alex, mention one thing you did or did not like this draft.
I don't think there was really too much that I didn't like. I thought, again, having something sports related to watch was nice. I think it shows that if COVID continues going on, we're obviously not going to be able to watch sports in person, so maybe they can continue covering the sports like this, maybe having fans on Zoom and Skype and being able to participate like that. I think that would be pretty cool. So I liked it. It was cool.
Thank you. Juan, mention one thing or something that you liked about this year's draft.
I mean, like I said, it was good that we had something to watch in sports. You know, they took away basketball, and baseball hasn't started. So, and who knows if anything else is going to be. And so the draft is the only thing we've had in sports to watch, and who knows if there's going to be anything else. So, I mean, virtual or not in virtual, I thought it was still pretty cool. You still get to see what players could go to what team. So we'll see what happens.
Okay, Alec, what is your favorite football team?
I mean, America's team here. You can see the wall. Cowboys, go Cowboys.
And Juan, what do you think about the picks of this draft?
It's gonna be a good. There is football. It's gonna be a lot of teams got a lot of good players. So it all comes down to who puts the right people in the right spot and see how it goes. And it's gonna be good. Different players, different teams.
Yeah.
Hey, go Cowboys.
Thank you. Okay, guys, that's all we have for this week's segment. I would like to thank Alex and Juan for participating in today's episode. I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I did. That's all for this week's sports segment. Have a great rest of your day.
This week's Friday Challenge, Disney inspired. Recreate your favorite Disney scene. You can work with a partner, put your videos together. We'll see who has the best at the end of the day. So have fun with it, get creative, and good luck.
The first time ever we seen it. You did it!
Hello, my name is Bianca Ramirez, and I'm going to do my Rio Reader review at home. This is the book I read. It is called Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Wrecking Ball. This is one of the newest ones, and it's really interesting. Maybe you could like it. Look. Let me see what good page I can show you guys. Or which funny one. Did you know that he is really scared of the grout? He named it the grout because his parents were talking about the grout. And everything just hits him all at once, which is kind of sad. But at the end, it gets really good. He hangs out with his friend. And yeah, this is all I want to tell you. I don't want to spoil anything else. Bye!
Hello everyone, it's Lexie and welcome back to What's Cooking. Today I'm going to be making French toast. So let's get started. In a shallow plate or a pie plate, just something, that you can coat the bread in. You're going to mix 4 eggs, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. You're just going to mix that. I used a fork, and that's kind of what it looks like, if you can kind of see that. Then you're going to be needing 8 slices of bread. I'm using brioche, but you can use any type of bread, and if you don't have 8 slices, you can half the recipe and just use 4. That's fine. And yeah, you're just gonna eyeball the butter. I trust you on how much butter you want to use. So yeah, I'm just gonna turn on the stove. and put it on medium heat. I already went ahead and melted the butter, so I'm just taking my spatula to sort of like coat the pan, I guess, because it melted. I just need to like coat the pan with it. Also, disclaimer, you might need help from your parent if you don't know how to handle the stove. So yeah, just a disclaimer, parental supervision might be needed. Alright, so now that my butter is melted, we're going to coat the bread. So I'm taking one slice of my brioche, and hold on. Okay, so I'm just going to coat it off camera. Do this business to make sure nothing's dripping, and you're going to put it in your pan. You are just going to kind of let it cook on one side, and then when it's pretty cooked, you're going to flip it. So I'm going to use this because it's really thin, you can get under the bread. So yeah, now we're just going to let this cook and, you know, do its thing, medium heat like I said. You don't want to burn it or cook it too fast because that can lead to like other issues. So, hello guys, I just wanted to show you how I'm kind of gonna flip it and make sure that it's ready. So I'm not ready to flip it yet, but what we want to do is you want to take your spatula, and you're gonna kind of just like slowly scrape on the sides of the bread, just to slowly unstick it, and that way you can kind of tell if it's ready or not, because if it's ready, then you can flip it very easily. If it's not, then you know. So I'm just slowly Alright everyone, I just flipped it and it looks pretty good. So let me just check if the bottom is cooked. It is, so I'm just gonna flip it. I'm just gonna get under it. And just tap it with my finger and then just flip it on the plate. Ooh, that looks really good, you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make the rest of the bread, and then I'm just gonna come back to you guys when it's all cooked, or maybe not, we'll see. Alright. Bye for now. Bye for now, at least. Alright guys, I'm on the third slice of bread, so I'm just gonna film up this. Alright everyone, I'm back, and this is what the French toast looks like. I'm just holding it. That doesn't fall. Looks really good, smells really good. Now let's try it. Okay, let me get my syrup, and then let me set up my camera, and then I'll get back to you. Alright you guys, it's time to try the French toast. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I don't know how it's gonna taste, so let's go. Okay, let's get a piece. Wow, it's so good. 10 out of 10, recommend. It's not super eggy. I don't like French toast that taste really eggy, because then they taste like metal. But this has just the right amount of egg, milk, and the ratio is really good. The bread is nice and buttery. The cinnamon is a nice, good flavor. It's just the right amount, like I was saying. And the sugar like makes the bread sweet. Like it gives it a sweetness, but like not super harsh, like it's very subtle. But anyways, I would recommend this. I recommend you guys trying it. And yeah, also if you guys want me to try something, if you guys want me to make something, you can email me a recipe. It'll be right here, a recipe, or you can cut this out in this one, I don't care. Anyways, alright. So this is the end of What's Cooking for this week's episode, or Soul TV at Home Edition, episode 2. Alright you guys, I'll see you in the next What's Cooking, and yeah.
Oh no! Oh my god, okay. Oh. Okay, bye everybody. I hope you have a great week or weekend whenever you're watching this. So hit a smash like and hit on the post notifications if you will like this video. Bye everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye. Bye.